And I think in everybody's head here, I am not popular. There's no fame or the consequences of that to deal with. I am slightly popular. And my friends think that's awesome. That's why they're my friends. I'm happy as long as I get to create content that people can see. And mostly I'll be sticking to channels that it's easy for them to see.
Can we have a big, big round of applause for Kanan Gill? Yeah, all right. Good evening, ladies. That's my mom. She's very proud. My name is Kanan Gill. I am Punjabi. Do we have any Punjabis in the audience this lovely evening? Oh, yeah, all right, cool, man. Relax, calm down. No, I love it because you can do a show anywhere in India. I always ask any Punjabis in the audience. The response is always immediate. It's always at least one guy who's like, yeah, right here. Right, I was born to answer this question. Let's do this. No, the thing is, like, I'll ask any Bengalis in the audience, the same guy will be like, right here, yes, yes. Like, I thought you were Punjabi. I just want to participate, please, at this point.
See, respect in Indian society is a closed system. Because we all respect each other and nobody else respects us. So that's how it works. If you want to give someone respect, you have to bend down, touch their feet. Thus, respect flows from your body to their body. In return, they put their hand on your head, so well wishes flow from your body to their body. In the middle of this, if you touch your leg to their leg, you will short circuit the respect cycle.
I've always been creatively inclined, I think, since I was a kid. Like in first standard when all the kids were writing, I have a doggy, his name is Rocky. I was making up like stories over like I fell down from the bed, then we had to go to the hospital, and none of which was true. Basically, I've always been a liar. So I think that. Plus in school, I wasn't like what you would say cool. Like I used to be short and fat. So I think I started telling jokes so people would like me. Hopefully I get to keep making stuff for people to see. That's what I want to do. In some form or the other, just to create something for somebody else to enjoy. I like making the stuff and you get double enjoyment when somebody else likes it. Sometimes that second part is not necessary, but as long as I keep making stuff, I'll be happy. And I don't like starve to death or stuff. That would be bad. I don't want to starve. That's one of my major life goals, is to not starve and die. So I used to work in IT for 3 years. I used to write software. And then I quit that job without warning. And my parents were like, ugh, what? Why would you do that? I was a good job. I was lucky to get it. It's a good job. It paid a lot of money. But I was like, mujhe nahi karna. And I stopped doing it. And so my parents at this point, I guess my parents really want to be proud of me for something. I just don't give them too many options. So now once in a while, if they see a video that's doing well, they'll be like, yay, acha kuch to kar raha hai. So my parents are like the biggest contributors to my YouTube channel, I guess. They watch each video 10 times, they show everybody. My dad shows everybody in his office. He's like, aage dekho, dekho, come see.
See, that's normal.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's very funny. My mom reads YouTube comments and she was like, hey, look, what do they say? Kuch bhi bol dete. I keep telling her, no, please don't read the comments. The good comments are good, the bad comments are bad. Or like the fans, like sometimes maybe one or two girls will leave a comment like, hey, you're cute or something. And my mom is like, acha Kanan. These are like, you have to think of them like your sisters. Like, don't.
It's nice to be here in Bombay. I don't live here, I live in Bangalore. It's nice to be here primarily because Bombay is full of pretty girls. Always a plus. You know what they say about the women in Bangalore, right? Nothing. Okay. So,
Have you ever been on a plane that's so old that when it finally starts flying, it like starts flying like this? I swear, the air hostess was like, dhakka lagana thoda sa, I don't know what. Pushing the plane. Today's co-pilot will be autopilot. No, it's my friend. He used to drive an auto, now he's a pilot. He wants me to tell you that this flight will cost 20 rupees extra.
क्योंकि दिल्ली से भाड़ा नहीं मिलता, you have to understand. I know you get the map of the plane flying on the seat. Everybody's looking at the map of the plane flying, saying, "लंबा रास्ता ले रहा है, भैया बांग्लादेश से जाओ ना." Why don't you? Some days when you're up and you're feeling good and you've done your work and you're just ready to go up and your energy is good, it's awesome. Like it's incredible that even if you've told a joke before, you're telling it again. And for me, I only start laughing at my own jokes. I do that a lot. Like I'm guilty of it. Like I'm telling it, that's so funny. And if the energy is good, then you say things you didn't plan to say, go off on weird tangents, meet people in the audience while you're doing your show. It's such a lovely experience. You go home feeling good. And the flip side is when things go wrong, then you feel like that you shouldn't exist anymore. Your life has no meaning. You should go home and cry that I can't believe I quit my job for this. You kyun kiya? You're nobody, you're nothing, you have no talent, you're washed up, you're a loser. Yeah. The trick is to balance that.
You learn a lot of things about South India. Like the most amazing thing I learned is how people ask questions in South India. It's awesome. If you want to ask people questions in South India, all you do is make statements and add at these end of these statements. Like for example, you came in the morning is a statement. And the question form of that statement is, you came in the morning, Yes, sir. No, Also sometimes, People who speak Kannada suffix use at these ends of things. Have you noticed? Kannada speakers, they'll add use for no reason. A bus becomes bassu. Car becomes karu. And all the chicks are chikkus.
I'm still the guy who doesn't know Jackshit, I think. I've become more boring now. Really? Yeah. You come from a place of... Maybe as a person, I don't know. Because if you're spending so much time doing creative stuff, in my downtime, I'm just feeling like... So I meet someone. I realized recently, I met someone. I think I went on a date. Yeah, and I like.
You think you went on a date?
No, I went on a date after a really long time. But I was so like my mind was so fried that I was just sitting like So she was so disappointed. She was like, "I thought you'd be funny." I was like, "No." Come for my shows. I'm too tired to be funny right now. Can we talk about income tax or politics or something? Let's have a serious discussion. Especially when you go to a club with your girlfriend and the whole evening she's very poised, very calm, very controlled because that dress that she's wearing is so difficult to keep together. So it's just like, you can only stand like this and then you can only sit like this. And she's like, "We're having such a wonderful time, aren't we? I have to go to the bathroom 1 second." No, it's lovely. It's very comfortable. No, it's fine. What is that? Oh, I dropped something. Then it's just going to be there forever. That's. I never, ever, when someone says that, I never tell a joke. I do my best to be the most boring after that. It happens like I've done like I was doing a show for a company, a big company, and again and it's only managing directors and vice presidents were in the audience that day. And so I'm telling the jokes, and one of the criteria for doing the show was you can't say anything dirty or swear, which is a standard thing for corporate shows. So I didn't. And the show went off well, everybody was really happy. We finished. I went to the bar, I got a drink, I went to the balcony. I got swept out by a bunch of CEOs who I really connected with. They got me to the balcony, and they're like, "Chal, abhi non-veg jokes na." Like I'm just ready with I have a jhola of non-veg jokes to tell them. It's so stupid. So they were like, "Chal, non-veg jokes na." I was like, "I don't have non-veg jokes to tell you." And then they were also upset. They were like, "Okay, hum sunate hain." Then he took out his phone and he's reading from WhatsApp. And all his friends are like, "Oh, you're so funny," high-fiving each other. And I'm just standing there like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't fulfill your expectations."
No, I like women, I respect women, I think it's important. I think everyone should respect women. In fact, I respect women so much, I think every woman's Facebook profile should just have like a respect button. Just make it easy for us. You go to someone's profile, Neha, add as friend, respect. They go to profile Neha, 600 people respect this woman. 12 friends.
In my experience, women will always blame themselves for breakups, which is sad. Like all of these friends of mine will just blame themselves. He's like, "Kanan, it's my fault." But they blame themselves by giving themselves compliments. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, so you're like, "What happened?" "Kanan, it's my fault.
I'm just too nice to people.